Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crypto, Coffee and LoFi. I have just woken up about an hour ago, so bear with me. Got my cuppa, got my vape. The sun is coming up. I'm still in the midst of trying to fix my sleeping pattern. Running on about 3 hours sleep, but here we are. If you guys didn't see my post on Twitter the other day, this series has officially been sponsored by Delta Exchange, so click the link in the description below. Help us out. Support this series by signing up and making a deposit. I'd really appreciate that. Also, in the next few weeks, I'll be releasing a tutorial series, a few PowerPoints and a few videos going over some key points in the easy and easy out strategy that I haven't posted on YouTube before. And that will be exclusively available for people who do sign up with Delta and do make a deposit using my referral code. So if you go and sign up, make a deposit, send me a screenshot that you've signed up, and I'll put you down on the list for those tutorials. Yeah. So I feel like that'd be a good way to kind of give back to you guys, and you can also help support the stream. So, all right. Starting off, I would like to say that I'm not really looking to trade unless we see some significant kind of manipulation. Really, we're sitting at support here, so taking shorts isn't really the best idea, but also we haven't seen any obvious accumulation, so there's not really any reason for me to be getting long. Now, when you see the price action print, kind of shitty PA like this, it's just better to stay out. And that's one thing that you kind of learn over time, is that you don't always need to be taking a position, especially because last week I had one of the best trading weeks that I've ever had, hitting just over 30R, and all of those positions were posted live on Twitter before the fact. So no hindsight there. So given the fact that I had such a crazy week last week, and that we are sitting at higher time frame support without any signs of accumulation, I think it's best to stay out unless I'm doing quick 1 minute scalps, or even scalps on the 15 or 30 second time frame chart. But getting into my bias, all right, if you are new here, I'm essentially just using the same pattern to find support, resistance, accumulation, and distribution. Once I find those areas of support and resistance, I do look for accumulation or distribution at those areas. Once I see that, I then wait for the pattern to occur again, which I will then use as an entry trigger. So this is a good example of the pattern playing out here. And this is a live example that I called out on Twitter as well. So taking out the high, breaking below the low that was responsible for taking that high. So essentially I'm waiting for a sweep that is then followed by a break in structure. I then look for price to return inside of this range right here, where I then look for the same pattern to form again, which is what we go right here. So taking out this high, breaking below the low that was responsible for taking that high, and then seeing that big sell-off. Now last week I was looking for a bounce at these levels, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Now we have started to reach into the higher time frame level of accumulation. Either we do bounce here on the higher time frames and we do start to reaccumulate, or we are heading much lower. So honestly, judging by the shape of how the weekly closed and how today's candle is going to close, I would imagine that we're just going to continue the downtrend. Now, if we do continue to break down from here, sub 2K is my target. So looking at below these lows, possibly a bounce from this level of demand at 2K. But I think if we do start to break down here, then I would be looking for shorts. And even if we do see a bounce right here, there is some accumulation on the minute time frame, and I've taken a low risk scalp, but I'm not really confident in it. So even if we do bounce, we should be looking at previous areas of resistance or previous areas of distribution for price to potentially start selling off again. So what do I mean by that? So even if we are accumulating here on the lower time frames, and even if we do see a bounce, we have to get past this level of resistance, and then we have this obvious distribution here as well. So let's say we do see the bounce. I would expect price to run up above these highs, and then I would expect some more distribution there. The most bullish scenario that I'm seeing right now, let's say we do get some more accumulation at this high time frame level, would be a breakdown below these equal lows, followed by some reaccumulation. If we get that, then I would be more inclined to hold on to my longs, unless, of course, we see redistribution here. So a bullish, higher probability long setup would be below these lows, taking a long if we see the accumulation into about 2,800 or 3K. Now, if we don't get that, and we just move up from here, then I would expect an easy short setup as long as we see distribution at either this level or this level up here. All right. And of course, you know, there's the option of price just dropping off here and not even accumulating. So I know there's a lot of guys on Twitter or whatever that will kind of scream bullish or bearish, but that's not what I do, right? I don't care if I'm trading Bitcoin, Euro, gold, silver, oil. I just trade the pattern that I'm seeing. So level to level, let's see how this plays out. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm not really confident in taking longs here, but I'm also not confident in taking shorts because we are at high time frame support. Moving on from that. This is kind of the Bitcoin is kind of also on its last legs as well. So we are at this high time frame level of accumulation that I've been looking at for a little over a week now. So taking out this low, breaking above the highs, those responsible for taking that low. Taking out these lows, then breaking above the high. Really only revisiting this zone over the last few days, over the weekend. We did see a sweep of the previous week's low, which is a good sign. We did get some lower time frame accumulation here, so we may be in for a bounce, something like this. If you do see some accumulation, then you could get long targeting above these highs. But we are at higher time frame support. Okay, so I'm thinking a ranging environment for the next few days is the most likely scenario. Playing level to level is the only way you're going to be making money here. I wouldn't be looking for swings unless we get a break in structure followed by some higher time frame reaccumulation. Although I doubt that we get that, I think any bounce will be followed by more distribution and then a further sell-off. If we do get that distribution, look at these lows, that low, and then much further down, all the way at these lows here. We are yet to see a massive move down. Like, for example, this caught a lot of people off guard. Okay, so until we see something like that followed by some reaccumulation, I would think that price is going to be temporarily bearish, or at least for the better part of this year. So yeah, really not trying to take any higher time frame trades here. The only higher time frame trade I would take is if we get a run up followed by distribution at one of these zones here, and similar story on ETH. No worries, guys. I'm going to end the video there. It's about 8 minutes. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Sign up to Delta using the link in the description below. If any of this is interesting you, the way that I'm drawing up the charts, you can check out the tutorials at the start of my YouTube channel, or you can click the link in the description below and pick up a copy of the strategy. No worries, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.